Friday is a first alert weather day as we are expecting severe storms across the valley to develop, and a couple of the risks that we're concerned about, in particular, damaging straight line winds. Now, the risk has been enhanced for every area you see in orange. That includes near Grand Forks, Fargo, all the way down into South Dakota, Lakes Country, the James River Valley, and portions of the Devil's Lake Basin. Most of our viewing area is in an enhanced risk, and that means some more widespread thunderstorms. Other risks, other than the damaging straight line winds, will be some isolated tornadoes. Can't be ruled out. And I'm afraid even at night, we could have some of them that form at the leading edge of the gusty winds. Large hail over 2 inches in diameter and some local flooding. We'll be watching for that. Right now, absolutely stunning outdoors. Beautiful view from our tower cam here in South Fargo. 69 now as we're cooling off a little bit. 72 in Lakes Country, 73 in Fergus Falls, and central Minnesota down in the 60s. Devil's Lake holding on to 71 degrees. Here's a look at those storms that moved through this morning. Some rumbles of thunder and some brief heavy rain, bringing anywhere from 1/10 of an inch just south of Fargo to, well, over an inch in a few isolated locations as well. North Fargo picking up about 1/2 of an inch of rain. Overnight, very quiet tonight. The temperatures to start your Friday look pretty warm, near 60 to 65 degrees. Clear skies, and already by noon, the wind picks up and the humidity will be increasing throughout the day as it gets sticky. And the lunch hour, we're expecting 80s already. So it's going to be a hot day and a muggy day. As temperatures soar into the 90s for your early afternoon, I do anticipate some areas having heat index values in the 100s. That means dangerous heat, so stay hydrated if you're outdoors. Winds gusting over 30 miles per hour where you see the yellow arrows. We've zoomed in on the development of storms. In the late day, we're talking about dinner hour or so, late afternoon at the earliest, some storms developing possibly in the Devil's Lake Basin and into the central Dakotas. Set this into motion as we go beyond dinner. They'll move into the northern valley and northwest Minnesota first and trail along into the James River Valley. This time frame, late afternoon and into the evening hours around sunset, is when that tornado risk will be the highest. Then it becomes more of an all-night wind type of event, but we could still see isolated tornadoes developing. We time this through the central Red River Valley from Halstead, Hillsboro, Fargo-Moorhead, down into Hankinson and Lisbon as we approach the 10 o'clock hour, I should say, 10 at 10 on Valley News Live. Then as we go toward midnight, these are rumbling into Lakes Country. Now, this model paints a picture of everyone getting storms. Everyone everywhere is not getting severe weather. Thunderstorms are small, but computer models are showing us where the chance of the storms are at what time. So there's going to be places that get completely missed with rain. And where the hail cores hit and the tornadoes hit or the wind damage occurs is even the smaller area. But there's a chance of it, so we'll be watching it for you. If storms approach your area, make sure you have a plan on where you can go to stay safe, and be sure to download the Valley News Live weather app. It's free. Search VNL Weather in the App Store. These storms will be approaching Duluth and the Twin Cities as we go through the wee hours of the overnight. After about 2 to 3 a.m., we're done, and then we can enjoy the weekend. Fargo tomorrow, 64, quiet but hot and windy throughout the afternoon. Temperatures soaring to 94 sizzling degrees. I think Fargo's going to have some heat indexes of about 100 to 105 at times. Thunderstorm chances increase after 8 p.m. here and last into about the midnight hour before they move east. Here's a snapshot at 5 o'clock. Thunderstorms forming in the Devil's Lake Basin and the James River Valley. A lot of 90s out there. Look at this thunderstorm crossing along at a railroad crossing as well. Lindsay capturing that near Wahpeton. And now a look at your 7-day planner, and temperatures are going to be on the hot side as we go through the next few days. I'm going to have to get to that 7-day later. Beth, I got clicker happy, and my clicker won't let me hit reverse like you can on your gear shifter. So at the end of the show, I promise we'll have a 7-day forecast that's not as stormy as your Friday.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much, Hatch.